Okay, so I'm gonna do like some troubleshooting. This is the very first time that I am also projecting, I don't know, being televised onto Patreon. Okay, so I want to see if everything's up and ready and working, and you guys will be joining me. All right. All right. And what you guys can do is you can put your name, okay, in the comments so I know who's here and if I have questions and everything. So just say hi and maybe I'll, we'll see. Like, I want to make sure everything's working. So where is this post? So goodness. Okay, so let's see. Post. New drafts. None. Create a post. Thank you for your patience. Do, 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 do. I'm sure everybody is checking in. Let's see. Okay. I'm learning to spell. So let's see. Nope. Okay. All right, here we go. All right. Okay, here we go. So let's say you are in the Patreon. Yay! Okay. If you're in the Patreon, okay, if you can go to your YouTube from that and then sign in, that's what will be of greatest value and benefit to you. Okay. Now I'm back live here. Okay. Okay. So when I go to Patreon, it should work now. Everybody should be there. Let's see. Oops. Oh, look. Okay. Well, geez. Let's see. Okay, that worked. And then let's do this. Let's pin the post. Okay, great. Okay, so what I'm going to do is this, all right? Okay, I don't need this anymore, I don't think. And I do need this. All right. Peace and love and all that jazz. This is like such a super secret group. I love this. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip back and forth between. I know that I can get a split screen on my old computer, but I don't know if I could do that on this one. Anyway, so maybe I'll be able to sooner or later. So what I'm going to do is I will go back and forth and I will see who has comments in Patreon. All right. And then if you're in Patreon still and you make a comment, I'll come back and forth with you and the YouTube people that I can see over here on the right. Okay. And all of it is, oh, good. Okay. So Elsa, you were able to make it over. Okay. Perfect. Very good. So I'm just kind of waiting for people to show up. And then, so we have quite a few. Oh, and Kieran, you made it over too. Ooh, okay, great. That means that your comments will load right here. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Yeah. All right. Now, if I can't see your name and you're trying to comment, you and Veronica, okay, Veronica, I see you, okay, and I'll let everybody know. And SB Mayfair, okay, girl, I see you. Pavon, all right, I see you. So all of you guys made it over here into the live stream, and I'm really happy about that. I know that the live stream's still going in Patreon. Like if you click on it, you'll be able to watch it. But your comments, I'll have to come back and forth to. Okay, so if you will sign in to your YouTube account. You must sign in to your YouTube account in order to be in the chat. If you don't want to be in the chat and you could see me perfectly fine and everything's okay, I'm going to give you till maybe 6:40-ish. And then what I'm going to do is from there, I will start cleansing and clearing and bringing everybody into the alignment. Okay. Now we have a big thing going on. Okay. And I needed to it isn't for everyone. It's for the people who really care about themselves and what's going on around them. That's what this is all about. It's all about understanding that you are the offer. You are personally the offer to whatever spiritual experience it is that you have, right? And that you are who is going to bring the change because you know how to. Everybody else that you're around doesn't know how to. They don't know how to bring that energetic shift. They don't know how. So you need to teach them. You don't say, oh, okay, so you get Reiki and then you draw these symbols and then blah, 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 blah. That's not what I'm fucking talking about. I am going to do my best to wash my mouth tonight. What I mean is that it would be beneficial if you just shifted the energy and raised it into the vibration that you would like to experience when you enter the premises. All right. You are the entrainment of wherever it is that you go. You set the energy pattern. So if you would like for the, if you like the vibe and the vibe is awesome and everything is going juice, yeah, everything's great, perfect. Then add yours and make it even better, right? Okay. Because when you create that harmony, okay, we all chill at a different pace, right? It's easier for us to process what's going on around us and what we're feeling about it and how we're coming to ourselves right now. So these cosmic weather reports that I'm going to do have to do with a lot of astrology beliefs, numerology beliefs, and intuitive astrology that I do. So I connect to the archetypal energy of the planet rather than just the ephemeris to find out what it's about. And then from there, I channel in whoever the planet is that's telling me something. And then we look at the house and we kind of check out to see what the behaviors are and whether or not that is favorable or if it's kind of detrimental. All right. And it's only that way if you decide it. So, okay. So where you're going to have more pressure or more contrast led information. All right. Or you're going to have more positive, easier, insightful information. Do you see what I mean? And it really depends on how you choose to jump in with both your feet. Okay. All right. So that's enough for now. We're at 6:39. So now I'm just going to start the cleanse. If you guys could go ahead and relax just for a second for me. Just relax. Relax, relax. Relax your shoulders from your ears. Sit deeply into the chair that you're in. You're fully attentive, and all the worries of the world are falling away. They're just falling away. What other people think, what you think about other people, what's going on with your life, all that stuff outside of you is just falling away, and your energy is going into your inner world. More focus in your inner world. All right? And since you're in your inner world, I'd like for you to breathe. All right? And we're going to do a little cleanse. All right? This cleanse is going to be really beautiful. Okay? What I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and take some of this smoke and just bring it over your head like this, and let go of your thoughts. All right? Let go of some of those thoughts. Disconnect from preconceived constructs. All right? Bring it over your head. Okay? All right? Clear those thoughts. And then I want you to wipe your ears. Wipe your ears. All right? So that you can hear the beauty around you. All right? And then I want you to gently wipe your eyes. Wipe your eye. Okay? So that you see the beauty in all that is. And then I want you to take a quick breath and then think before you talk. Breathe out. Take a quick breath. Think before you talk and breathe out. And I learned this while watching TikTok. Okay? So it is somebody else's practice who is Native American. His name is Jace. I invite you to watch him on TikTok. He is awesome. They are awesome. And with that, many blessings come back into your body, into your spiritual well-being. All right, there you go. Okay. Very good. I'm going to put this aside and I'll be right back with you. All right. I'm seeing if I have anybody else who's jumped on. Okay. Any notifications? Awesome. Yay. Okay. Very cool. All right. So, make sure that's off. Oh, that's good. None in there, right? Oh, wait. Hold on. You guys are patient. I appreciate that. Mm. It will get easier. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, we got that one. Okay. Bless you guys for being so awesome. Okay. All right. I think okay. All right. No more meltdowns. We're all good. Everybody's here. Yay. Oh, yay, Carolyn. All right, cool. All right. Now I'm peachy keen. All right. So I thought that what we would do is we would start in a kind of fast paced way. Going to do it according to whatever wheel we're in, whatever house we're in. So the houses I have are like this. Okay. This is my little sheet that I'm going to be using. Okay. You won't get that sheet. You don't need it. It's not really for reference. It just gives me an opportunity to share with you the dates or around the dates that I'll be doing these. Okay. I plan on doing them on Tuesdays. Tuesdays are open for me, and so I like doing them at this time. This one is going to be Aquarius. Aquarius is a water bearer, and it's also an air sign. So it is a mind fuck, but the planet that rules it is Uranus, the planet of distortion and disruption. So all of it makes perfect sense. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to dive into what kind of archetypal behaviors the house has, and then we're going to move into the planet. Then we're going to look at the planet placements. Then we're going to pull cards. All right, to see like what this Aquarius aspect looks like for us. Okay. And so I'm going to do this every month for myself. So I thought I would go ahead and I would help you guys out. Now, if you have pen and paper, this is really handy, but you don't need it because you'll have access to the link at the back, at the bottom, or at the at the end. Okay. And it's the same link. It's just on a private channel. It's unlisted. So you're going to have to go to where you got the link in the first place in order to watch the replay. Okay. That's how I'm keeping it kind of secluded. Okay. Yay. All right. So Aquarius, the water bearer, right? You would think like for years, I thought that Aquarius was water, but no, not even happening. Okay. Which kind of threw me off because I wanted it to be something different because it made so much sense, but no, pouring wisdom of the stars from the heavens, right? Thought, air. Got a picture full. Okay, so we are in the month of January right now. And so as we look at, I want to see if I have it. I have it marked here. Yes. Okay. Are you guys doing okay so far? Okay, let's see. All right. Last time somebody asked me if I had a book, right? And I didn't have any books with me at that time. I was just channeling all the information. Today I went ahead and I picked up some information because I'm going to be working out of two books that I really like. This one is Astrology for Yourself, if that's what something that you would like to. I just wasn't sure the mic could pick me all up, but it does. Thank you, Carolyn. I love you so much. I miss you. Okay, Astrology for Yourself. Okay. And then the other one is going to be The Secret Science of Numerology. All right. The Secret Science of Numerology. All right. And these are like the two books that I'm working out of. And if you come into the shop or whatever, or if you want me to send you a picture of the workbook, I can go ahead and do that for you. And then that way you can do whatever you want with it. But this is what I'm referencing. Okay. So in the table of contents for the signs of the zodiac, according to the astrology workbook, Aquarius, the water bearer, his season, okay, because it is a yang energy. So it's going to be a masculine energy, a male energy, masculine, like divine masculine energy. Now, when you think of male energy, I would encourage you to think about all the drive, all the passion, all the do, go, be, not be, but moving, the motivated energy. All right. So we're moving into the mind, okay? And the mind in a very interesting way, because we have Aries in our spiritual well-being pushing us to learn that we know nothing, basically, but we need to take action and change the stuff that's around us and look for balance. And so that's basically what we're going through for the next, it looks like, maybe 13 months, okay? Because we have to satisfy the month of January, and then after that, okay, it'll be 12 months, so it'll be nice. All right, so anyway, that Aquarius, the essence, okay, of Aquarius is I'm different. So if you've been walking around saying that a lot, or you've been walking around hearing that a lot, now you understand it is Aquarian energy. I'm different. Okay, that's their essence. And then their principle is change. All right, change. And then skillful application is originality. So they never do it the same way twice, but do any of us. All right. And then their unskillful application of their particular energy. All right. Aquarius. All right. But Aquarius is actually a constellation in the heavens. And this is where they bring that house into play. So all this information is nebulous. All right. It's suggestive, and they will get this archetypal energy from the house by the placement of the stars that create the constellation. So if there's a sharp edge, okay, then that would be like sharp thought. See what I mean? And then because they made it a wheel that never ends in cyclic time, and you get into the 11th, so now you're in a mastery number. All right. We're in our 8th year. We're in the year of an 8. Okay. And the year of the 8 is I'm willing to work hard for nice things, because nice things are going to come, but you're willing to work hard for nice things. You're willing to do what it takes to achieve your goal set. Okay. Now, it doesn't mean anything bad. That's just what that is. All right. Okay. So let's see. Then, because we're going to refer to that several times. And then this, okay. This, let's see, I already told you it is, oh, yes. Okay, so it's social and mental energy. Aquarius energy is social and mental energy. All right. Okay, so let me get to this one. And it's about social reform. Okay, so we're all going through that right now, right? All the countries are going through some sort of social reform, right? We're staking our claim and what it is that we believe. Okay, and the field of experience is social aspirations and ideals. So that means that we're going to strive for greater consciousness. We're going into our super conscious now. We're looking for things that are more representative of who it is that we are as a people, like as a sovereign, solidarity-led people, okay? And in that, in the house of Aquarius, you have group interactions, friends and associates, visions and dreams, okay? And so in this is where technology plays in, all right? So you have technology. This is the age of misinformation. Aquarius is the age of misinformation. That's what we're entering, is the age of Aquarius. And the moons are really playing into a lot of it. And with the group interactions, people are seeking more community-based experiences. So that's what people are willing to be at, right? Now, these I saved for the planets when I give you all the planets in the ephemeris, I think. Yes, that's what these three are, right? Yes, because that is sizzling news. Oh, okay, here it is. This is the other part. Okay, Now, I don't know if you guys have had like some struggles for the last 16 years or so, okay? In a variety of ways, but especially recently, right? So recently, Pluto on the 20th went into Aquarius, all right? And we're going to enjoy that for a little while because Pluto will go retrograde again. And usually, anytime Pluto's in a planet for in a house for any length of time, it's usually about 16 years. And that's very transformational because Pluto is all about getting deep, deep, deep into whatever it is that you're experiencing. Okay. Oh, hey, Sammy, right on. Getting deep, deep, deep into wherever it is that you're experiencing. Okay. With that, all right, we are going back and forth between Capricorn and Aquarius with that planet. And we haven't experienced this particular style of energy since the late 1700s. Okay. 1700, like 70, 78, I think, or 79 until like 87 or something. And so in that, this planetary alignment, right, for change. Okay. And keep in mind, if this is about social injustices and different things like that, that's exactly what we're going to be experiencing. Okay. So we're moving from out of Capricorn, okay, vocations dealing with administering and organizing, administrators of all types, managers, business owners, executives, government officials, politicians, judges, manufacturers, coordinators, principals at school, wardens, disciplinarians, buyers, consultants, vocational counselors, occupations that work with form and structure, architects, contractors, builders, carpenters, civil and industrial engineers, economists, chiropractors, orthopedic specialists, osteopaths, miners, landowners, mountain climbers. Okay, so that's like Capricorn energy, very earthbound energy, right? Okay, very integrated into the earth, right? Okay, and then you have Aquarius energy that we're moving into. Okay. Now that structure is ending. Keep in mind, it'll come back for a little while because it has to come back with a little bit of a bang, right? But that is not necessarily the energy that's going to really be here. This is the energy that's really going to be here. Vocations dealing with progress and invention, inventors, scientists, educators, researchers, astrologers, social workers, psychologists, futurists, humanitarians, social reformers, United Nations workers, employees of world relief organizations, future-oriented occupations, astronauts, airplane pilots, aviators, parachutists, hang glider pilots, solar energy researchers, physicists, radio and television technicians, electricians, electrical engineers. And so now you can see how AI is just going to blast off. Okay? Because that's what's going to take place. It's meant to. It isn't something that's threatening. It's how do you adapt to this new environment? How do you adapt to this new environment? How do you want to adapt to this new environment? What part of it do you want to participate in? What feels good? What doesn't feel good? You're the one that's going to master your experience. And because you know how to, or you're learning how to, and you're learning application as well as intention, then you personally already know how to. And those around you, if you're not already experiencing it, are killing your vibe. So if they're killing your vibe, create the vibe for them as well. All right. Think nice things, like everything that you want for yourself, and you pray for yourself, pray for them as well. Let them have the love of their life. Let them have the blessings and adornments of beauty. Let them have sustenance beyond compare. Let them have let them have everything, right? There's plenty. As you think it, it becomes created. So it's not even fucking here yet. Relax. Okay. When we get in our own way, because we get in our own way an awful lot, we tell ourselves like, oh my gosh, because we'll look at our bank account and our bank account says, no, that won't work. I'm not saying that you can't be business oriented or business minded or not pay your bills and things like that. This is transformation. like a tower moment for all of us. Okay. This is like the fucking tower moment. Okay. You're being ejected from what is crumbling. That's what a tower moment is. You're being ejected, thrown away from, thrown clear of. Okay. And it is just crumbling to the ground. All right. Relax. It's on fire. Let it fucking burn. It'll be fine. You'll be able to come back to it. You'll be able to come back to it and pay whatever you need to pay and do the things that you managed to do. And we're all going to shift. We're going to shift through some things that may be very difficult. And some things are only the things that we will say that are difficult are only difficult because we have said that they're difficult. But mostly what it is that we haven't experienced it before. We haven't experienced this before either. And we haven't experienced how we parked our car when we got home today. And we haven't experienced how we interacted with people today ever before that. Okay. So everything is brand new. Everything is brand new every day, every moment. And so just relax. You're good. Well, that was a good shift. Okay, great. Okay, so now that you know that we're moving into like the technological age, and because we were raised maybe in households where technology was a second or a support aspect rather than the main aspect, right? And so we're not really sure how to navigate that or what it means to us. Incorporate it a little bit at a time. Don't try to do it all at once. Do a little bit at a time and it'll be much easier. All right. So now you guys have a pretty good sense about how the house of Aquarius behaves. Okay. It's not flighty. It's a fixed sign. Okay. And so it wants structure. And there's 4 fixed signs right now in this wonderful month that are really coming into play. All right. And so Jupiter is in Taurus right now. All right. And so is Uranus. And Uranus is Aquarius. All right. Now, a lot of times that means it's going to shake up all the technology. It's just going to shake it all up. So think about it. We already are entering an age of misinformation. So all of the lies or the whatever you want to call them, all the versions and propaganda of like what it wasn't really it. And so now we're finding that out. It's not like we didn't know, but like we're coming to these ahas, right? In that, it's very unnerving because you have to redistribute your belief system so that you can operate, because that's just how we are. Okay. And in that, there's a lot of planetary movement right now that is supportive of that. And we're going to feel like we have to let go of things. Like we absolutely positively have to let go of things. I just want to check here for a second. Okay, I'm going to have to figure something else out, I guess. Oh, well, we'll see. Okay. All right, good deal. Okay, so let's see. We have I picked 123. I'm going to give you some auspicious days that are left in the month of January right now. So you may want to maybe jot them down, okay? And do special things that would make you happy on those days, all right? When you bring joy into an auspicious day, and if you can be of service, that's even better. All right. And you don't, not to like tell everybody, oh yeah, I was of service over here. I did this, blah, blah. No, but it's really, it just brings this beautiful, gratitudinal, appreciative energy in that's filled with joy, moving you into authenticity. And then you're in alignment with the auspicious day and great things happen. Awesome things happen. All right. So today is an auspicious day. And so will be the 25th. The 25th is going to be the full moon. It'll be the full moon in Leo. Tomorrow, Venus is going into Capricorn. All right. So keep in mind that Pluto just moved out of Capricorn. Now, Venus is a very special planet. All right. She stays in a couple of houses. All right. She's not just one. So she rules a couple of houses. All right. She rules Taurus and Libra. All right. And she's moving into Capricorn, the grown up aspect. All right. Taurus is the fixed sign and Capricorn is like the mutable sign. Okay. Anyway, so Capricorn, I think I probably got it wrong, but I know Taurus is fixed. We'll just say that. Okay. Anyway, Capricorn is considered the grown up of the zodiac as far as the earth signs go. All right. And Venus, she symbolizes the capacity to attract the people and things we love and value. Venus represents the core essence of the feminine nature. Through her powers of divine beauty and magnetic desirability, she ignites the spark of creative process. She is the wellspring of the feminine vital force, which begets and renews life. So it's a time of harvest. It's time of understanding and bringing in that which you desire. It really is. It honestly is. It actually is. Okay. So tomorrow, 124 is also another auspicious day. Okay. Now, if Venus is moving into Capricorn to honor her, because now she's taking on the role of all of the hurts and everything, because you read like who the people are that, or who the energy is, I should say, of what's going on, right? And Venus is moving into Capricorn, and she's going to show them love, and she's going to show them how to nurture through it is what they've just found out about themselves. All right. So in that, what kind of energy would you like to bring to the table for yourself tomorrow, right? Maybe love, self-love, maybe do a self-care item, all right? But it's really going to be a great day. It's just how you allow yourself to step into the numeric and the frequency of it, okay? So, all right, so let's go to 125. 125 is an 8. Okay, so you have an 8-8, so it's a double 8. That's going to be a portal. So any 8-8s that you have throughout the wheel, okay, throughout the year, those are going to be auspicious days. Okay, now how I arrived at that is that I'm adding the 1, which is January, the 2, which is the first numeric of the date, right, which is 3, and then I have the 5, right, and that's going to be 8. All right. And then the year is an 8. So 2 plus 2 plus 4 is an 8. Okay. So that makes it a double 8. A 16 returns it to a 7. So it's a highly intuitive, higher consciousness number. Okay. So in that, this is a big week for everyone, because who else goes in there besides Venus? Okay, let's see. I'm pretty sure that it is. Oh, Mercury is already there, and so is Mars. So Mars and Mercury are already in Capricorn. Okay, so their energy is like Aries is like I act, right? But Mars is about being the warrior. So Mars, the planetary ruler of Aries and Scorpio, symbolizes the capacity to act and assert ourselves based upon personal desire. All right. And so you're able to project yourself outward to get to where it is that you would like to get. And so that's that style of energy. All right. So, and Venus is just entering this, and these are the two that are there. So one is I act and the other is I think. All right. And this one's going to be Mercury. Mercury is the ruler of Gemini and Virgo. And it's our capacity to think, speak, learn, and reason. So both of these have been coming together, and really, and Pluto has been working with them. Keep this in mind, okay? So they have gone to great depths in this short period of time into Capricorn and gotten a lot of information, all right? Now, Venus is going to come in and she's going to get some well-rounded edges in there, okay? And in that, we have Jupiter in Taurus, okay? Jupiter in Taurus. So all of this is in expansion. All of this is in expansion, okay? This is a higher consciousness, higher level way to look at things. And then you're not quite as attached as maybe you once were. Okay. All right. So that's enough astrology. Let's get to the number real fast. Okay. So are you guys enjoying this so far? Is this all right? Pretty good? I wish I could make the Patreon one work, but I guess you guys are in it. We'll see. I'll get feedback. I'm sure. Okay, so we're going to move on to the number. So the number of the year is an 8. Okay. And it's for this particular book. This one is called The Secret Science of Numerology, The Hidden Meaning of Numbers and Letters. And it's by Shirley Blackwell Lawrence. And she has a comma behind her name. And that's all I know. So the 8 represents the law, as above, so below. This vibration understands the earth. Oh, the one circle is lower and one circle is higher. Okay. And it understands the earth, which is the lower circle, and the intellectual plane, which is the upper circle. Keep in mind that we're talking about Venus, and we are all moving into Aquarius at the same time. So all of this Capricorn energy that's right next to Aquarius is being realized. So all those fundamentals that they've been thinking about and thinking about and thinking about will now be pulled into action. Okay, so now it's a do time. It's not a think time. We've been in a thinking and trying to get things done and putting fires out here and there. And now it's just a move forward with what it is that you want time. Give yourself that, if there's something out there that you want to do, then go do that. Do it. Don't come up with excuses for it. Just go do that. And what I mean by excuses is that it's going to be hard because you've never done it before. And you're going to tell yourself there's reasons why you can't do it. And those are excuses. All right. Doesn't make them wrong. You can make them right because you're not doing it. So that's why. Okay. All right. Both 8s and 3s are strong personalities, but 3s are more extroverted. Okay. All right. Let's see. The 8 balances good health, strength, and stamina, and is found in the name total of many athletes. Okay. Triple 8s refers to Jesus, but few know why. And then, let's see, there's another. Pythagoras called the 8 light and darkness. The darkness is the selfish, material-minded moneymaker, and the light is the spiritual-minded who offer light to those in the dark. The knowledge of spirit and matter gives the 8 inspiration, leadership, ability, and even genius. It is 4 plus 4. The organizational abilities of the 4 doubled, which is a 44, mastermind, which is prosper, unlimited. So that is the number of the year. So what you do is you go through your calendar, okay? And every time you come up to your calendar, you start adding the dates. You just look for the 8s. Look for the 8s because every time you come up with a double 8, that's going to be an auspicious day. There's going to be some master numbers as well. Okay. The master numbers are going to be like, look at the 11s. 311 isn't going to be as great as 321 because there's a sequence to it. Do you understand? 330 is going to be a really big day as well because you could feel how that 6 will build into what it is that it needs to be. All right. So look for these dates and build accordingly. But those are like super favorite dates that great things should happen. Okay. All right. Now, we did the planets. We did that. Now what I want to do. Yes. That's a lot of information. Let me kind of process that a little bit. Okay. What does that all freaking mean? Like I'm going a mile a minute, right? But let me slow down for a second. Let me just slow down. Okay. So I have Aquarius, the house, and it has a lot of behaviors, right? Okay. And as the house has those behaviors, I'm finding that there's a planet that's going to go in there that is an earth planet, but is also rules an air sign, right? So there's going to be, and then fire and air just left that sign along with water. So this is a very interesting sort of circumstance, right? To where like it's a building. It feels like it's a building energy, right? And as I kind of look at that and I feel into it, I feel that Pluto is kind of not necessarily backing away, but understands that there's been so much pressure put into Capricorn to change, right? That there's like pressure being drawn away, right? Drawn away a little bit more, because I think that's like what we've been asking for, is less pressure, right? But what that is that we're being drawn out of our physical awareness and into our thought awareness. And that's why it's so important to learn how to manage your energy and know where your energy is, okay? We're in shared consciousness 100% of the time, all right? Okay, so let's see, what did I come up with? Okay, so you got your numbers for your auspicious days. I know that they're showing me this. They're showing me February. So February 9, 10, 11, and 12 are very good days. 924 is a really good day as well. I mean, not 94. 224 is another good day. All right. That's another double 8 though. Okay. And okay. So 228, 226. Okay. So those are good days. And then, oh, the rest goes into the next month. Okay. So that's fine. Even those went into the next month. That's why. Almost every day is a lucky day. Okay. Almost every day is a lucky day. It is how you make it, how you want to invent it. But for real, the polarity has shifted from where the energy was. So the energy of last year was all about creating structure in our belief system. And that was when Saturn came in and parked inside of Pisces, right? And Pisces is a very nebulous energy, just kind of like, ooh, let me see what's in your mind, beginnings and endings. How nice is that, right? And so it's just like, it's all pull, right? And the planet is Neptune. So Neptune stationed with with Saturn inside of Pisces. So our whole thought processes this last year have been restructured. Like, none of us think the way that we used to. Nothing is as it seems. We're in the age of miscommunication. That's that placement. That placement shows us that we're in the age of miscommunication. All right. And that's allowing us to let go of beliefs that we had to hold on to, because that was how we created our identity. And now we're becoming the masters of our identity and our experience. And we're learning how to tell that story in a better way for how we'd like. Okay. And that's what I got out of that so far. Oh, that's pretty good. Woo! All right. Okay. So we're going to pull some cards. All right. Tonight they told me that I needed to pull from the Psychic Tarot. All right. So the Psychic Tarot looks like this. It has this. That's it. I think John Holland is who made it. And I'm just gonna, ooh, okay. Here's what else I see. So I do see, like, I get a real big sense of gold coins. And so a lot of prosperity, like financial prosperity and understanding. I think that there is that coming in. I don't think that it is a time to be less than frugal, but I do think it is a time to understand that you can't pretend to be poor at the same time. As it comes, not doing anything until it starts to show up. That's the key. And not being in lack before it comes. That's how they're showing me. It's a big balance. So there is this big financial reward that wants to come in. And for those of you that are able to find the center of the pole, okay, the center of the pole, not like, oh yeah, everything's coming tomorrow, woohoo, or oh God, I'll never see it, blah. Okay, in the center of the pole, all right, a financial reward. Jump into the center of the pole. That's what they're showing me. And if you can jump there and quit trying to fix what you think is wrong, okay, and quit trying to manifest what you're not even sure of or aware of, right? And you start moving into the center of the pole, and you know that more is coming. You just know this, right? You know that more is coming. You know that more is coming. You know that more is coming. You don't have to attach to where it's coming from. So I feel There. Okay. So you know that more is coming. That feels better. Sorry. Okay. And you don't have to worry so much about where it's coming from or how it's coming. It's just know that it's coming. You already know it's coming. Breathe there, right? Okay. That's how this energy works for this year. That's exactly how this energy works. Everything will show up. It's not 11th hour energy. It's right on time energy. So you better be ready. And if you can't be punctual, okay, with your uh, uh, ability to receive, okay, this sounds so weird. Like if you can't show up, the gifts can't get to you, right? But if you can't show up for yourself the way that you need to show up for yourself, if you are, what song are you singing to yourself of yourself right now? Right? How does it go? What's the melody? Is it a beautiful melody? Is it a soulful melody? Is it a sad melody? What song are you singing to yourself in your mind? Okay? Look at it that way. And sing a song that brings you great joy. Sing a song that brings you understanding. Sing a song that makes you feel better than you did a minute ago. Tell yourself a better story. I mean, but what song are you singing? Okay. All right. So a lot of information came into the deck, and that's why I stopped, because I wanted to make sure that everybody was present. And now we all are. So this is good. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Okay. Perfecto. Whew. Okay. So, okay. Sure, no problem. Oh, okay. Yeah. Each of you guys gets a card tonight. Okay. So we're going to pull 5 cards. We're going to designate the cards before we pull them. Okay. All right. So we're going to pull 5 cards, and this is going to be our heads up. Okay. This will be our heads up, and we're going to designate the cards as, since it's 5, we'll make. Oh, yeah. Okay. So 2 things that we're moving away from the current situation, and the 2 things that we're moving toward. Okay. All right. Oh, cleared a lot of energy there. That was nice. Oh, wow. Okay. Fuck yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Oh my God. Okay. So we are okay. Remember how I read the numerology thing and I told you I'm willing to work for nice things. I'm willing to work for nice things. Okay. We're going to be working, but not bad. Just we're going to be working. We'll be active, and that is always beneficial to us. It is always beneficial. Okay, so the 2 cards that we are leaving, okay? The first one was triumphant success, okay? And that means that we had a successful thought, okay, about where we were at, okay? And it was bringing us this mental conflict, okay? This mental conflict. I love this one. See how he's inside of his head? Doesn't get much more real than that. Look at this in succession. 1, 2, 1, 2. So we are leaving the old thought processes behind. We're coming out of the dungeon that we created for ourselves and our mental mind. These are the processes that we no longer require to move forward. All right. And have we been successful in that, right? Because like, where are we at, right? So here's where we're at. We are in a spiritual lesson of not giving up. Okay. Perfect. And it's triumph. That's what that says, in case you can't read it. I forgot to mirror my camera, so I'm sorry about that. Anyway, so that says triumph. Okay. And it's the number 7. Okay. I like it. Ah, it's beautiful. So this is the equivalent of the Chariot. So if you guys are doing any tarot study or anything like that, this is the equivalent of the Chariot. So the Chariot is usually you're coming from a really good space and you're moving forward in triumph, yet you're like a well-oiled machine, a stop sign, and you're looking for the buy-in. So it's at this point where you've just moved into solution and you're getting ready to get started on your journey and you have everything going for you. So it's a really good space. So triumph is an excellent place for me to be right now. How about you? All right. Now, where are we headed? Where are we headed in the last parts of this cycle, right? Because the cycles are this, right? So Aquarius will go until February 18th. Another auspicious day, by the way, 218, really good. It's an 11. So you're looking for master numbers sometimes, I guess. I don't know. They said, this is a great day too. I said, all right. So Aquarius goes from January 20th to February 18th. So February 18th is going to be its last day, right? And then what we're moving toward that date, right, is we're going to have a little bit of rest. Do you guys feel like you've been working tirelessly and not getting anywhere? Right? Getting nowhere, absolutely nowhere. Well, we're headed towards rest and rejuvenation, maybe a little meditation, a little internal rebuilding, some self-care, right? We're headed toward that. Yep. So put that on your put that on your calendar, so that way you know that you're important, right? Look for different ways, like even if it's going for a walk at a park, right? If you can get out into any kind of nature, walk at the park or going and sitting beneath a tree or anything like that, that would be really rejuvenative for you. Getting in touch with the earth, because getting in touch with the earth is going to be tantamount, because we have Venus going into Capricorn, and you can capture that energy. The moment that you plug into the earth is going to reward you with those frequencies of abundance, because that's where it all comes from. It comes from the earth. It doesn't come from any place else. Okay? It comes from the earth, man. All right. So rest and rejuvenation. This is also, okay, keep in mind that we left the newness of what we thought was coming in, right? And then we worked it properly. We really got into the understanding of it, and we were triumphant to get to where it was that we were. But now we're in the spiritual lesson, and we're moving forward in the spiritual lesson. So we moved through into solution, and now we're in success. It's moving us forward. Okay. And in that, we're still in swords. Okay. So we're still in thought and mental acuity. Remember, this is Aquarius. This is an Aquarius reading. All right. And so now we're building foundations. Fours are about foundations. Okay. This is another sword card. So even though it says rest and rejuvenation, it might also be rest your mind, right? Rest your mind. That might be the other thing that you need. Okay. And then it's going to move us into action. So all that, I want to say, sorry, all that energy that you've been feeling, where you've just been maybe spinning your wheels a bit, maybe. So how it's felt to me, right? What I've been experiencing is like this energy that kind of is like, come on, get moving. Do now. And I have been very selective as to how I respond to that particular energy. I have a feeling that that particular energy is like the old paradigm trying to help me be a certain way. Okay, so that they can recreate the wheel once again, and I'm not willing to do that. So I'm being very selective with, right. Exactly. So be very selective with who you wish to share your energy. You are the change. You are already the change. So be very selective. And when you get, when someone gets, because see, it's all about the solar plexus. We're moving into the solar plexus. That's a place of action. And we want it to be inspired, genuine, authentic, loving action, okay? That will help the masses, not just us. That will help the masses. What will help the most, right? That's the energy that we're moving in. We're being asked to move in that way with Manipura. Manipura is calling us and asking us over and over and over again whether or not we have the understanding to slow down and embody who we are, all right, and move in that way. That's the movement that we're being asked, is to come into ourselves so that way it will work properly. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. Woo! Almost fell off on that one. Okay. So with this particular card, that means that you're being called into action. What kind of action can you do when you're building strong foundational thoughts, right? Because remember, we're in Aquarius, so it's naturally going to be a lot of wise, prudent, intellectual. Okay. Look for your integrity. Look for your ethics. Look for your belief systems and your principles, the ones that you like to practice. Look for your standards, your morals, how you feel. All right. And live that way. Live that way in the best possible capacity that you can. Share that way with others. Not that they should be that way, but share yourself with others in a gratitudinal way. So that's what this is. It's be thoughtful, have thoughtful intentions. Okay. You're building a new world with your thoughts. That's what you're doing. Okay. So that's the collective reading for today. And then I looked over and I was only going to pull one card, but I didn't know how many people were going to be present. So, okay. I took out these Black Moon astrology cards today, okay? And what I'm going to do is, for everybody who's listed here, this, like I don't see Angie, and I feel like Angie is probably watching me somewhere. Okay, we will see. We will just see how that works. Does it take you to YouTube when you go? I'm going to do something real fast. Please, I apologize. One moment. That's what I look like. Okay, so I'm good. I love you guys. Okay, so I have 7 people that are here. Okay, and I want to pull a card for everyone. All right, let's see. Oh, she's sitting next to someone. Oh, okay, okay. Is that true? Okay. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shuffle the cards. These are the Black Moon astrology cards. I love these cards. And since we're doing a lot of astrology in these, and I'm just going to share with you like my belief system. That's how it's actually going to work. Okay. So no, just guessing. Oh, okay, great. Well, now I have 8 people. So I don't know who just signed in, but whoever you are, if you'll go ahead and put your name, if everybody puts their name, one person. Okay, so we're going to do first come, first serve, and this is how we're going to do it, okay? Write the number 8 and me, 8 me. And I will go with the first person. Comment 8 me. There must be a lot of lag time. Okay, Sammy. Sammy is first. Woo! And then Elsa. All right. Okay, Sammy, here you go. You ready? Woo! Yod, destiny. It's a destiny card. Oh my gosh. So this is a very impactful card for you, Sammy. Extremely impactful. This is incredible. Okay. All right. Now, I decided that I would go ahead and I would read a bit out of the book as well. Okay. But this is Yod. Okay. And look at that number 4, 8. How perfect is that? That's a 12. That's a 12. So it's 1, 2, 3 energy, just like today. So that's how beautiful this moment is. Okay. And then we're going to look up 4, 8. Oh, oops. Okay. Yod and destiny. Ooh, I love that. A person often meets his destiny on the road he took to avoid it. That's Jean de La Fontaine. Okay. The ancients believed that the Yod was an area of fate in the chart and not a particularly favorable one. Also called the Eye of God or the Finger of God, the Yod is a peculiar astrological configuration in a chart. It is a triangle formed by two planets 60 degrees apart, while both are 150 degrees from a third planet. This creates a thin pie-shaped aspect. The Yod configuration is linked to the Hebrew alphabet. Yod or Yud is the 10th letter of the Hebrew alphabet, which is mystical, signifying the omnipresence of God and often denoting humility because the energy is locked in that triangular configuration, causing matters to be fated and often difficult, but not without their rewards. Yod configuration is influential and implies that there is a disruptive force at work. In a sense, this astrological placement of planets is somewhat in exile from other planetary energies because they are not harmonious with each other and therefore cause tension. Okay. All right. So hold on. Hold on, Sammy. Okay. Oh, it's the Ace of Swords reversed. Okay. That's great. So keep clearing your thoughts. That's what I would say. So, destiny, doing things on your own, standing strong, making a difference. Okay. Um, in brief, okay, it says needing to make adjustments, being inventive, being unique, having a special purpose, trusting all will work out as it is meant to, the eventual success of destiny and fate, even amongst chaos, self examination and discovery after a period of confusion, missed opportunities, increased awareness, humility, being shown factors you are currently blind to. So it's not going to get better. I want everybody to understand that about life right now. It's not going to get better. It's going to get different. You can call it better if you want to, but it's going to get different. And we're all going through a deep change. All right. Some of it's very disruptive to us. And so we're not really sure how to navigate that, but you've never been here before. Go gentle. Go gentle on you. It's okay. You'll manage. You'll manage for right now until you can see your way as to how it is that you want to practice what you're coming into. All right. Okay. Let's see. Bringing everything together, answering the call as ordinary life is released into the spiritual. Ooh, yep. You getting into your spiritual process really deep, girl. That's what this is. I'll say many blessings. I'm just going to leave it alone. The finger of God, they call it the finger of God. And so the finger of God is on you. All right. And so it can go in a lot of different ways. All right. You understand that, to where you have this deep understanding that you're being called in a direction and you need to follow that, and you're dragging your feet in some respects. And the idea is to go ahead and follow through on what you know to be true, because you're your truth. Many blessings. Okay. Woo, many blessings. Oh, okay. So Elsa, here we go. Elsa, ready? Oh, Jupiter and abundance. Jupiter and abundance. Okay, let's see. Jupiter and abundance. So I want to go back to Sammy really fast, okay? Because this is what they just told me. They said this, okay, Sammy, they said this. If you just ask, you can have it, but you don't ask. You never ask for anything. You do a lot, but you never ask for anything. So if you just ask, it'll be given to you. Okay. That's what they said. And that's why the eye of God is with you. That's why. Many, many blessings. Okay, Elsa, here we go. So we got Jupiter and abundance. Jupiter and abundance. Ooh. Let's see. Here it is right here. Okay. Chipata and abundance. The lips of the wise are as the doors of a cabinet. No sooner are they opened, but treasures are poured out before thee. Akhenaten. Akhenaten. Okay? So here you are. Isn't that great? I love that. Abundance. Okay? So it's number 7 too. So 7s are usually pretty lucky. All right? So in a nutshell, okay? Expansion, the wide open range, moving on to better things, greener pastures, fortune, the lifting of obstacles, respite after a time of stress or turmoil. I bet you were waiting for that one. The high road, opulent objects, indulgence, the payoff, drunkards, recreational drug use, being excessive, being generous, showing generosity, humor, being kingly, queenly, a benevolent ruler, religion, spiritual ideas, spirit quest, scriptures, religious texts, the higher mind, wanting to see the meaning behind life, churches, priests, the Catholic Church, astrologers, places of learning such as universities, schooling, teachers, the law, being free, having a purpose, openness, showing tolerance, being all-inclusive, honor, having gratitude, having goodwill, the colors violet, purple, and royal blue, large animals, especially large dogs and horses and farms. Wow. I have water. Give me a second. Okay, here we go. Change in luck, fortune, high ideals, sense of purpose, the strength to go on. Corresponding card is the Wheel of Fortune. Good luck is with you, girl. Many blessings. That's a great reading. Everybody wants that reading. Nobody wants to hear about hardships. We don't like hardships. Those are whack. Okay, let's see. All right. Okay, Pavon. All right, Pavon. Are you up? Ooh, wow, la, pla, pla. Okay, so yeah, I'll just read that. We'll just do that. No problem. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's see. Very impatient, right? Remember you wrote that, right? Very impatient. Keep that in mind, okay? Okay. All right. You are the Grand Cross Provoker. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. Helen Keller. That's really good. The Grand Cross is an area of tension in a chart, thus becoming a great catalyst for movement and change. A rare astrological configuration, the Grand Cross, also called the Grand Square, occurs when 4 planets form a perfect cross in the skies. These planets are around 90 degrees from each other, meaning there are 4 planetary squares and 2 planetary oppositions. Here's what it looks like. And look at that number. It's 4-7, so it's an 11. So this is a mastery card as well. All right. Got it? Okay. In a nutshell, Grand Cross. Frustrations. Being overwhelmed by the reality of situations, balancing things out, analysis paralysis, unreadiness to move or act, the mulling over of matters, building a foundation, keeping an eye on the prize, identity crisis, focusing on self, self-worth, initiation, needing to act, poverty, the need to scavenge, hard luck, not being given a break, direction, focus, earning trust, implementing change, the need to be more flexible, encountering resistance, time for healing, time for reasoning, feeling hurt, victimization, feeling misunderstood, a realistic look at the future, going through the motions, an unfavorable time to act on impulse. Oh my gosh, this is such a good card for you. Such a good card for you. Okay, it's the Nine of Wands in tarot. So the Nine of Wands in tarot is about action, but it's almost that you're coming to the end of that style of action, okay? And the key words are pressure, discipline, frustration, growth, defensiveness, competition, and victory. So focus on the good words, the words that are going to bring about the change that you would like. Okay, Pay? I love you, Payvon. There you go. That was a good one. Cards are always accurate. I love cards. Okay, let's see. Now, ooh, Karen. All right. Here we go. Oh, Carolyn got in there. Okay, good. All right. And there's Sarah. I just don't see that girl. Okay. Okay. All right. We'll just give up. Okay, Karen. Ooh, puppies and kittens. Yes, that's what came in. Like your little puppy, Ophelia, she came in. That was nice. Okay, so you ready? Woohoo. Ah. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh, solar eclipse revolution. Okay. Okay. All right. You say you want a revolution. She learns to read to sing. Okay, here we go. Solar eclipse revolution. Revolution is actually something that starts in individual hearts. Bill Viola. This card spells out change. Eclipses, both solar and lunar, are the earliest forecasting tools used in astrology. Through these dramatic sky events, the ancients understood major transformations were about to happen, and since these eclipses looked so dramatic, ancient people greatly feared them. In a nutshell, rapid change in direction or life path, rising to sudden challenges, changes in job or residence, major adjustments in home and family situations, breaking old patterns, being pushed in new directions, self-mastery, working with the shadow, feeling lost, being in the dark, facing what needs to be faced, willingness to reinvent, being thrown off balance, then finding your balance once more, a shakedown, starting a new path, being zapped into awareness, becoming present, being required to awaken, being no longer able to rely upon the familiar. It's the Two of Wands. So it's a choice in action, a choice in action, choice. Okay. Key ideas are crisis, change, divorce, dissolution, breakdown, buildup, and relocation. All right. And here is the card, solar eclipse. All right. Usually you can see how the eclipse presents itself as illuminated on the outer edges, and the internal world of itself is not in illumination. And so that is what gives you the understanding of shadow work. But remember, we had talked earlier, and you've been doing your shadow work, and this number right here is a 44, so that turns it into an 8. So it's a very auspicious card for you as well. A lot of change and transformation, but I think that it is in the growth that you are experiencing already and seeing around you. So I wish you many blessings. That's good. Okay. Veronica. Oh, air element communicating. Woohoo! I'll show you your card right now. It's the air element. Remember, Aquarius. And this is a 3-9. So that's going to be a 12, 1, 2, 3 energy. So really fast energy, communication. It feels like you're going to start getting more communication from spirit. More communication from spirit. Sitting still feels very advantageous. Sitting still feels very advantageous. That's what they keep saying to me. Sitting still feels very advantageous. Air element, communicating. All action results from thought. So it is thoughts that matter. Sai Baba. Think it over first. Put some mental effort into it before you put your talk into action. Be logical. Sort it out. The air element is about being objective and becoming mentally inspired. When we think of air, we think of clouds and sky and what connects us to the beyond. Air is all about the lofty thinking, being broad-minded and expansive. Air sign people, Geminis, Librans, and Aquarians sometimes come off as a little cool and detached. They weigh everything, mull the situation over, decide what they think, and then process what they feel. Air also reminds us of flight and flights. The mind are what the air element rules over. Pardon me, in a nutshell. Ready? Travel, especially air travel, airports, weather, being in the clouds, using words, getting a piece of the news, gossip, writing, pardon me, speaking, lectures, classes, publishing, getting the word out, getting your point across, vacillation, having a divided mind, balance, testing theories, fairness, impartiality, science, music, wind, instruments, the voice, the hands, the eyes, and brain, ability to think things through, to analyze, intelligence, finding a solution, being inventive, cleverness, being humane, being humanitarian, overlooking prejudice, blowing hot and cold, towers, aloofness, having a cool exterior, motion, suspension, clarity, and mental acuity, magic wands, feathers, birds, winged insects, smoke, incense, and smudging. Corresponding tarot card, the Ace of Swords. So enjoy new thoughts and new processes. Initiate new thoughts and new ways of doing things. Be innovative. Be innovative. Think outside the box. Key ideas: travel, flight, writing, abstract reasoning, science, technology, and impartiality. Congratulations. Yay. Okay. And this is Sarah, I believe. Sarah. I love it. Okay. Oh, this feels very impactful. I'm just going to tell you that. When I pull a card and it feels like this, I hope you're sitting down. Okay. Oh. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Sun spirit. Sun spirit. What does that mean? Okay, ready? All right. Here's the card. It's the number 1. Super impactful. All right. Very initiate energy, very light energy, as above energy, like heavy on the raw energy. Okay. There is a vitality, a life force, an energy, a quickening that is translated through you into action. And because there is only one of you in all time, this expression is unique. Martha Graham. The sun is at the center of our lives just as it is, traditionally in the astrological chart. This is why the placement of the sun is most significant. The sun is our spirit, our personality. It represents, along with Uranus, the animating flash of life. The sun signifies who we essentially are. It is also the need to express who we are. In ancient belief, the sun is Amen-Ra, the God among all gods, whose name leads to Amen, the word at the end of prayer. The sun rules over the condition of our bodies. It is the return to light, the ability to transform and rise again. The sun represents our health, vitality, and dynamism. In a nutshell, sun in brief, leadership, reigning over the situation, showing majesty, being king or queen, royalty, being noble, being regal, a return to life, getting a second chance, resurrection, passionate love, good feelings, happiness, showing confidence, exhibiting grace, generosity, cats, summer months, tropical areas, parties, bonfires, cookouts, the color orange, red, and gold, decadence, sometimes bad taste, the heart, the liver, and the upper spine, heartburn, dealing or working with children, censoring the inner child, except on special occasions, gaining favor, winning prizes or awards, finding your divinity, Buddhism, radiating wisdom and light, castles and grandiose homes, new furniture, being noticed, what is shining bright, allowing yourself to shine, gold medal, jewelry, mirrors, being willful, acting in your own interest, dignity and pride, conceit, being fair, having integrity, supporting the underdog. Corresponding tarot card is the sun. So you are in a very magical moment of your life, which is very nice. Key ideas are life force, power, influence, radiance, the heart chakra, stage presence, and charisma. So that's really good. Very impactful card for you. Here it is again. In case I didn't show it. Yeah, I did. There we go. They have a pretty Egyptian feel to them. I like them a lot. And here we go, Miss Carolyn. Ate me. Heck yeah. Love it. Okay. Oh, Carolyn. Oh, Carolyn. I can't wait to talk to you. I can't wait to talk to you. It's going to be so good. Okay. Ooh. There's a little playfulness in this card. A little playfulness in this card. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Some playfulness. Let's see. Okay. Yes. Oh, let's see. Okay, remember how earlier we were talking about how Saturn moved in with Neptune in Pisces, right? So they're both sharing this house together. Neither one of them thinks the same. One of them wants a lot of structure and needs everything laid out and like, organized like this, just like this, just like this, just like this. And the other one is kind of like, yeah, it's over there, man. Yeah, it's right there. Don't even trip. Yeah, it's here. It's here. It's here. It's here. But like one needs that structure because in order to operate, in order to move forward, you need that structure of action, right? And so there's this prompting that's behind you, okay? But the energy that you're in right now is very Piscean energy, okay? Like your psyche is opening in phenomenal ways for you. So this is the card that came for you. It's Pisces, and it's I believe. See the spiral? Isn't that beautiful? It's a fossil that they have on there, but that's neat, right? Pisces. I love that card. I like all these cards. So this one is Pisces, I believe. I must be a mermaid. I have no fear of depths and a great fear of shallow living. Anais Nin, Pisces, the four-chambered heart. You're starting to become whimsical, Carolyn, in spite of yourself. I love it. In faith and trust, you must surrender to what is. Pisces, the double fish, is ruled by Neptune, god of the waters, oceans, and seas. It is a mutable sign, its home being the 12th house or self-undoing. It is mysterious and unfathomable, but can indicate a life that needs clarification as well as definition. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac and symbolizes the old soul, one who has passed through many lives, has picked up much here and there, and experienced almost everything along the way, but sometimes doesn't process things well and tends to repeat mistakes. Pisceans have trouble maintaining boundaries, sometimes even feeling half erased. If you have ever observed a Pisces, you may notice they don't appear as intelligent as they really are. They are very intelligent. Beware. Okay. Pisces in a nutshell. All right. Dreams, visions, surrender, paranoia, confusion, a sense of being erased or having fragile boundaries, sensitivity, compassion, serving others, linking up with the collective, wanting to merge, knowing all but having trouble sorting it out, trouble getting on track, floating and feeling adrift, the sleaze factor, self-undoing, getting caught up in the wrong crowd, being caught in a snare, seeing enemies as friends or friends as enemies, sensing much, except for really bad stuff obvious to others, being gullible, lacking critical thought, joining the crowd when it's not a good idea, seeing the best, then turning cynical, candles, perfumes, intoxicating smells, oils, art, painting, music, and poetry, voice of the universal consciousness, the spirit world, speaking to the dead, being sucked in by odd religions or beliefs, interesting God or spirituality of all kinds, toxins, drugs, allergic responses. The corresponding tarot card is the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is about having all the information necessary to be you. Slow down. Be you. That's exactly what that is. Compassion, oneness, art, the unconscious, music, water, and being a victim. All right. Wow. That was very impactful. The playful aspect, where the hell was that? I didn't feel playful in that. They said it was playful. I said, all right, I guess we're just playing. Cool. So do you guys have any questions or do you need clarification? Is everybody good? Bad taste. Right? Right? Okay, great. And so you guys are good? Does anybody have any questions? Can I be of service any further? Okay, so since you guys have the link, okay, all right, you already have the link. You can come back and you can watch the replay anytime you want. Please don't share it with anybody because it has personal information. Like, yeah, so this card was for this month. So those are things that you're going to be working through. You're going to be working through those items. It's where you're at right now and what you're working through. It's very obvious, don't you think? You're learning how to manage your... Did you know that people die of permanent agitation, Pavon? People die of permanent agitation. Don't do that. I love you. That's why I said this is a really good card for you. Just relax. Relax. Do your thank you guys. I love you, Sammy. Yay. I hope you guys all had a really good time. And thank you for hanging out. Thanks for letting me do all the troubleshooting that I tried to do earlier. And now that I know that once you get on over there, as long as you're signed in, you end up here, that's perfect. So thank you guys. You have a great day and good night and good news. I'll see you soon. Blessings.